What's going on, guys? It's your boy Arkham Devil back here again with another episode of the Planet Coaster series. We have a name for the park. Now, you probably noticed in episode 1 I created a name for it, and I also made a little logo. It is Sandia Peaks Amusement Park. Again, it's heavily inspired by the real Sandia Mountain in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I just thought it was a really cool mountain. It would make up for a really nice backdrop for a theme park. So that's kind of what I came up with, and yeah, that's kind of what I'm making right now in this episode is Sandia Peak itself, the Sandia Mountain, or something that's meant to kind of look like it, and I think I did a pretty decent job of it. There's some things that I think that I can clean up and probably do better. I don't know that I don't think I'm going to completely flatten it. But yeah, there's definitely some adjustments I think I can make to it. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think I'm just going to leave it for now and just kind of go with it for right now what we have. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, considering this is the first time that I've made a mountain on Planet Coaster. First time I've really played with terrain in Planet Coaster at all, actually, and I think it did pretty good. I think it did a pretty good job making this mountain. Took me a little bit of playing with it. You can see me here adding the sand and coloring it up with some greenery, so it's not completely flat. I know a little bit about texturing. You know, obviously, just from doing some general terrain in other games as well. You know, you want to try to add as much as you can. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much what I came up with for Sandia Mountain. You can see in the background there. Right now you're gonna see me fight the entrance to this building a little bit. Paths are always so hard to work with in this game. I end up going, and you'll see in a minute, just completely deleting some of the buildings in those info shops on the side of the building just to get the path to go through there, and then connect the shops up afterwards, which you're gonna see me do right here in a minute. I fought this path so much, and it was just pain. Yeah, you can see me here now. I'm trying to move the building to bend the path to my will. I finally get it to go through, and then yeah, the shop's just connected right up to it. So that's something that you can do if you're having trouble getting a path through a building like that. Just take the shops out, find a way to get the path straight through, and then just you put the shops back in, they'll connect right up to the path. That's something that I learned. Right now I'm starting on the plaza, this little gap. You can do a lot of things. I just kind of put some rocks in because I thought that would work pretty well. I just basically copied that design, moved it over to the other side, flipped it around, moved it a little bit, and yeah, that works pretty well. And it covers up that gap, and it gives a little bit of decoration. Now is the part where I kind of ran out of ideas for what I wanted to do with the park in terms of the plaza, but I came up with an idea. The building that I'm going to make here is in Old Town in Albuquerque. It is known as the Old Town Church. It's a pretty famous building. It's if you're from the area, you'll definitely recognize it. And I think it turned out decently well. I will say I think it turned out pretty nice, and it looks good. Definitely not the best, or looks the most like the actual building, but I mean replicating anything in Planet Coaster is just going to be extremely hard and something that's going to be difficult to do, but I'm pretty happy with the way that it turned out. That's basically what we're doing this episode. Next episode we'll add another building and try to finish out this plaza if I can do so in a timely manner and not drag the episode out too long. That's always a goal of mine. I don't want to make you guys sit and watch as long as you can. If you look up this building, you'll see what I'm trying to do with these pieces, but I couldn't get it to work, so I just had to use a tower and make it work, even though it's not really what I wanted to do. But I think I was able to make it work pretty well. I think I was able to make it look decently like the actual building. Yeah, I mean it. You know, I think I got the color pretty good too. Based on pictures that you find online, there's a couple different colors. The real thing, I think, is a little bit more orange, like you see. I end up doing with the video, with the design in this video. But like from my memory, it is, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I mean there's some stuff that I kind of had to do custom shapes, like this little design here. There's a little spoke on these towers that have crosses on them. I wasn't really able to find something that looked like that in the game, so I just kind of had to make something up. And yeah, I fight this one a little bit, and I just couldn't get to a point where I could get those pieces on top copied, and I just kind of gave up, which is something I shouldn't do, and I'm probably going to go out and back in and try to clean that up another time, probably off camera. But overall, I think it turned out to be pretty okay. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I'm just going to let the video play from here, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thanks. Peace.